welcome back to the Night Child Reviews Prince, and we're looking at Prince's brand new album, Hit and Run, Phase 2. This is day 4, track 4, Look at Me, Look at You. This is a beautiful ballad, it really is. This is a ballad which has so many things going on in it. First of all, it has this stunning, beautiful flute work. It reminds me a bit of the Rainbow Children. It's been likened to the song Mellow from the Rainbow Children. There's also touches of the Beautiful Experience remixes. Some of those remixes used flutes, but it's just beautiful. It's kind of this soft butterfly floating whispering flute. It's really beautiful. You've got this kind of nice classic deep bass work going on as well, and the vocals on this song are honey-like. They really are. They are kind of resonant, they're perfect frequency vocals. They're just beautiful, beautiful vocals. They really are. It's also one of those songs where it's one of the many tricks of Prince that you can hear a sequence of notes and think that sounds really familiar, and yet it is actually, created for the first time, but it sounds so familiar, it sounds so right, it just sounds obvious in retrospect, and yet at the time obviously it isn't. It's fantastic work. There's also some great piano keyboard work, very much in the style, I think, of like Renato Neto from the kind of musicology era. These kind of really beautiful style that he uses is kind of very mellow and very jazzy. The lyrics as well are really quite interesting. It's kind of this ode to a woman, this kind of absolute adoration of this woman, where he talks about how can you not know, standing over there like Nefertiti or the Queen Dido, please don't think too ill of me, it's all that I can do not to feel myself when I look at you. So Prince is kind of playing on his rather sexy side there, which is quite interesting. I'd have to also say that this song, I think, is such an accomplished, confident ballad, which I believe only someone with a true and really deep understanding of music could create. This is a song that shows all of Prince's experience, the enormous amount of work, time and effort that he's put into his music to make something like this sound so natural, sound so easy. But this is a combination of, the generations he's had in the business, and this is just an awesome song. The lyrics also go on to fight it. Yes, my soul has tried. When you look at me, all other women just roll their eyes. And then he goes into this really high falsetto when he talks about even Ray Charles can see you, Stevie Wonder too. Thoughts well up and wonder, thinking about me and you. It's beautiful. It's a sign for me of a really great song when it just seems natural. Nothing's forced in any way. It has its time. Everything just flows sonically like honey. It just flows so perfectly, so naturally. It just seems to come out as a whole. I mean, obviously there's an enormous amount of work that goes into these songs, but Prince just makes it look effortless and easy. And this is a song that you listen to and you think, this has been around for years, surely. This is a song that I've heard before. This is a song that seems so right, and yet it's a brand new song. It's just a classic Prince song. It is a beautiful ballad, a truly, honey vocaled, fantastic flutes. You've got bass work. It is just a beautiful ode to a woman, and this is a kind of really romantic and really kind of stems back to absolute classic Prince. I think Prince is creating just, the level of work he is producing now. I mean, you've got to look at this, almost 40 years into his career, and he's producing work of this standard still. It's still performing at this top level, and quite frankly, at the moment, this is a joy to behold. It really is. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow, where we're going to look at Stare.